What's happening, guys? It's your boy TC back with another video. So I've been away, took a little hiatus, and this wasn't due to me wanting to be away. However, I was suffering from a slight illness. I wasn't basically well, and I wasn't really up to making videos, but let's get this momentum up and running yet again. And within this video, we will be talking about Mesut Ozil, and Mesut Ozil is been a key topic of discussion for the wrong reasons really throughout this whole season. He's basically not in Unai Emery's plans. It doesn't seem as if Unai Emery wants to play Mesut Ozil within the team. It looks like he wants to offload him by the looks of things. And basically during the Huddersfield game, he wasn't even in the squad, ladies and gentlemen. The guy's not injured as far as I'm aware, and he hasn't been included in the last game that we played within the whole squad overall, full stop. So of course we know that during the January transfer window, reports were surfacing, suggesting that Unai Emery wanted to offload Mesut Ozil, and partly because I do believe that it's due to his wages. So the story about having 45 or 49 million pounds in the summer recently surfaced as well. And obviously Unai Emery, I do believe he wants to free up some funds in order for him to be able to bring in a few of his own players within the team itself. And of course Mesut Ozil is a massive hindrance in regards to doing so. So Mesut Ozil is commanding about £350,000 a week, which he did sign in January last year. And of course at the time we all celebrated that Mesut Ozil had signed a new contract, and of course at that particular point he was a key fixture or key feature within the team, and he featured very heavily. Of course we did have those back spasm situations back then as well during Arsene Wenger's reign. However, since he signed his new deal, the club has paid £18 million in wages just to one player. So of course if you look at that for the duration of his contract, that's going to be a lot of money really that he's going to be earning, as well as the fact that the money that will be being used as part of the resources from the club to actually fund Mesut Ozil's wages. And if the manager is not willing to play him, really this is money that's just being thrown down the drain. It's absolutely a waste, and those resources could be put elsewhere in terms of reinvesting into the team. And I do believe this is what Unai Emery is definitely trying to push for. So the story that's actually surfaced within the last day or so suggests that Unai Emery offered Mesut Ozil to Inter Milan. And of course this is something that we were aware of. I did make a video previously that Mesut Ozil was linked with Inter Milan. However, Inter Milan rejected Mesut Ozil's services, and I believe this is down to his wages, and as well as the fact that Juve were also presented the option to sign Mesut Ozil, and Arsenal were actually willing to get to a point where they'll waive a transfer fee just to offload him, just to get him off the books. Don't know how true this is, of course, but as things are going at the moment with Unai Emery and Mesut Ozil, I believe there may certainly be an element of truth to all of this. It's a very complicated situation, and of course this is being lamented and cemented by the fact that we have been reported to have literally under £50 million to spend in the summer. How this is happening, I do not know. Of course, we will be signing a new sponsorship deal in the summer, as well as the fact that if we make it into the Champions League, things may certainly change for us. But in theory, we should have slightly a little bit more money. It doesn't look like the owner is really looking to invest into the team. Of course, we did make that long video that I made a few weeks back in regards to the whole FFP situation. My thinking, and according to what I took away from that particular information that I presented to you guys, was the fact that in the summer things will certainly get better. If we get back into the Champions League as well, things will certainly get better, and that's what I took away from that particular information that I then relayed back to you guys in that video. So it looks like Unai Emery is not a big fan, and it's basically down to the rebuilding project that he's actually undertaking at the moment. How successful will he be in offloading Mesut Ozil? We don't know. Will he be offloaded in the summer? If so, what team is going to take a guy who's 30 years old and is commanding £350,000 a week? He's not like a Cristiano Ronaldo, he's not a Lionel Messi, but of course we know the guy's talented. Let's not get that wrong. So this is a very tricky situation. I hope it will get resolved. Hopefully we can either utilise the player, use him, get our money's worth within those £350,000 a week wages. Otherwise, the only solution really for me now would be for him to be actually shipped out of the club, let it be on loan, or on a permanent transfer, but it's going to be extremely difficult to get someone to sign him either on a loan or a permanent transfer. It's a very, very tricky situation, ladies and gentlemen. But as usual, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. So once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.